Yo, and welcome back to the LDM Show. And this is the part that I love and people are starting to like a lot. This is the wrestling talk time. We got two BWF Superstars here. Not one. Last week we had only one, Bronco. This time we have two. And the good thing about it is they are a couple. And we're going to get down to the bottom in their social life and find out how it is to be a couple and a wrestler. And then at the same time, the wrestling.
So you can.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
I'm Trigger.
And I'm the ring queen, Lexa Rose.
There you go. And first of all, before we go into anything, Trigger, what's the name? How you got that name?
Honestly, it just came to me.
It just came?
Just came.
I thought you just like had a short temper, quick to the draw or something.
I am quick to the draw, though.
Yeah.
Like, I am quick.
Okay.
I am quick to the draw, so.
Oh, okay.
Don't get on my wrong side.
There we go. And if you guys join the BWF fan page, and again, I keep telling people, make sure it says the official fan page, because there's a couple of pages out there that's not ours, or some of them that we just don't have the passwords no more for. And then look out for the BronxWrestlingFederation.com. It's coming out. We're going to be doing a launch party next month, so watch out for that. But I bring you here because, first of all, we have a issue going on in BWF right now. Last month, your idol was in the ring about to retire. And you came out to be, what I'm assuming, a nice guy. What happened there?
Technically, he's not my idol. We are friends.
Friends, okay.
We're friends. We grew up in the wrestling business. We were friends. Well, basically, down in Long Island, we started off together at SWA. Mm-hmm. And he brought me in there, and ever since I was there, I had a little bit more fame than him. So he's a little jealous on that part. Mm. The other thing is that when I found out that he got injured, I wanted to show him my condolences because I've been there. All right. I wrestled out in Rhode Island, and I had a back injury. He was there. He came to the hospital to see how I was. So that meant something to me. Then he was in the ring when I dislocated my shoulder. Ever since then, he's always asked me, how's the recovery? How is wrestling with the injured shoulder? So I've been there. I know what it's like to be injured. But the fact that I scratched and crawled through both my injuries, but he can't scratch and crawl through one. So I wanted to show my condolences for him. But he thinks I'm trying to steal his spotlight. I've been in the spotlight longer than him.
He said you a glory hog, like you're trying to steal all his spotlight. That was his moment. Why the heck do you need to come out?
I don't need to come out for anything. He already has the spotlight. He's the BWF World Heavy Champion. He is in the spotlight. In SWA, he was in the spotlight. He was champion there. So I don't know what this talk about spotlight.
If anybody is the real glory hog, it would definitely have to be Malloy. He always had to be the champ. He always had to be the center of attention. And now he's got himself a little minion who I thought I could respect as a friend, much, like you and Malloy had that kind of relationship. So I had with his little protege, Binky. I mean, she was just a simple camera girl standing on the aprons watching while people like us got in the ring and showed the fans what we had and what it took to be in that ring. And now all of a sudden she takes one step into the ring with me twice, and now she thinks that she can play with the big dogs.
But they said that you were a little scared because you didn't even come out to help him when she kicked him in the head. What was that about?
I had no idea he was even out there. All of a sudden, everybody's telling me in the locker room, Lexa, Trigger's getting hurt out there. And I'm like, what? He went out there to, try and give Malloy encouragement, and he just turned around and got hit in the back. So that's when I flew out. I mean, it looks pretty clear. The moment my butt walked into that ring, they scooted out.
Yeah.
So who is really hiding from who? I had no problems to be out there with my man, but he said that he wanted to handle it on his own because that's what real men do. They don't have to rely on us females to do their dirty work. So I let him go out, I let him do his thing, and then I found out he was being attacked, not only by Malloy, but his little minion. And of course, I had to finally come out when I realized what was going on, and I noticed how quick they were to get out of the ring and stay as far away from us as possible.
They did their damage. I don't know if I watched the video, and it looks like as soon as you were coming out, he was holding the stick up. So I thought y'all had a little issue, but maybe he was worried about if you were gonna attack him. Is there something in there that you guys are not saying? Because it looked like he wanted, like as soon as your music hits, he was like nervous. Is there something there, a pass or something?
The only thing I have to say is that I was in the match when he won the championship. If it wasn't for his girl distracting me, I would have been in the ring and I could have won.
I remember it's a triple threat match.
The triple threat. That's right. But did a little bit of research. This is not the first time that a friend of yours betrayed you in the wrestling world, is it?
No, it's not.
Because I was doing a little, like I said, as a reporter of the BWF, I have to research, and I seen that this is not the first time a friend, but this is the first time that a friend this close has.
It's the first closest friend I had. I mean, we rode together in the same cars to shows. We got booked together on shows. But then something happened in between. When I got injured, I scratched and clawed. I had to work out harder, 10 times harder while he was still wrestling. But the second I was able to come back, he was there in open arms, giving me a hug, saying, welcome back. Then again, with my shoulder, same thing. Keep asking me what's going on, how's this, how's that.
The fake concern that we dealt with this whole time, like, I would say that I'm heartbroken, but honestly, I don't seem too surprised. It's not the first time Malloy has done stuff like this, and it is definitely not the first time Binky has presented herself as something that she is not. So, to say that I'm mad, not really. I'm just disappointed that I was right the whole entire time. And I just feel like we are deserving of retribution. The attack was uncalled for. The fact that he had to have someone else do his dirty work, and it's kind of funny how he moans and complains and cries about a knee injury, which I suffered the exact same one. The week of Comic-Con that I was working and still managed to go to Deer Park and face Binky and win. As a matter of fact, no, I didn't win. Had I not had that injury, I probably would have won. But that's neither here nor there. What is concerning me now is April 1st. And most people consider it April Fool's Day, whatever, but the only fools that I'm going to see in that ring is Binky and Malloy.
So it's gonna be a troubling situation because he's gonna be there on a match probably, and you guys are gonna be there. So somewhere down the line, and you know, you're gonna meet each other again. What then?
What then? I'll tell you what. Whoever steps foot in the ring with me always knows that when they walk out, they're not the same. I am one of the best in BWF. I am a hard hitter. I don't give up. I can finish a match with one arm, and I've done it with one arm. I finished a match, I blew my knee. I won it with a bad knee. No matter what, I will always terminate my target. I am the new age Terminator Trigger. I am Trigger. I am the one-shot killer Trigger. You step in the ring with me, it's my world.
You think Malloy just tried to take you out because there's talk about having a #1 contenders matches, and he probably don't want you in there?
Malloy doesn't want me to even be in the ring with him. That's why he wants to take me out early. because he knows I'm the talk about being a #1 contender. I was in BWF for almost 3 years. He walks in, 6 months later, he's the champion. I've been fighting for 3 years trying to get a spot like that. Every time I prove myself over and over and over again. And what do I get? A kick in the ass.
That sounds like a lot of evidence that he didn't really want to be your friend. What made you stay being friends then?
Because at the end of the show, we go out to a bar, we drink together, take a couple shots, let's get drunk. Come on. We were drinking buddies. We were carpooling buddies. We hung out. We played video games together. I went to his house. I even helped him when he got injured on a show, and I helped him for his job. He had to go to work the next day. I helped him on that one.
So how's your back now? Because we heard that you had to go to the hospital and all that after that.
My back is perfectly fine. That's years ago.
So
That's in the past. My shoulder's fine. That's in the past. Now is my time. I'm working out harder. I'm getting stronger. My shoulder's feeling better. My back's feeling better. And you know what? I'm gonna be a champ one day. I know it. She knows it.
He knows it.
And he knows it.
So that's why the fear. You guys just logging on. We're just talking about right now how Malloy attacked Trigger on last month's event. I'm still shocked. As a reporter, I thought I'd seen it all, but I didn't see a friend going to portray just for you to come and say hello. So the fans were shocked to see that, and
I was shocked that it happened.
yeah, because I thought he was going to retire. He told me backstage, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I have to retire."
He had a brace on. I didn't know that.
Right.
He had a brace on. I thought it was a bad injury. I thought it was bad. I thought he couldn't walk. He could barely put pressure on his knee, but he attacks me.
That's what we were meant to believe, apparently.
Yeah, I think he just tried to wheel you in. He played his part very well, and you fell for it.
Maybe he's jealous because I can actually get back from an injury and not say I have to quit. Because nothing's going to stop me from wrestling. That's what I love. I love wrestling. I don't love other people except her. But I love to wrestle. There's one thing I want to do in this life, is to wrestle.
Yeah, I know you're going to be wrestling Saturday. Like I said, he's going to be wrestling someone Saturday. But then we got Eve of Destruction coming up. And it's just that name. Evening of Destruction. A lot of no holds barred, a lot of, and I think we're going to probably be doing the #1 contenders match. How do you feel and what you think about being a #1 contender?
I will be a #1 contender. Everyone in that locker room knows it. Especially, they don't even want me in that match. I say put me in that match. If it's going to be a hardcore, trust me, you want me in that match. I am a king of hardcore. Long Island, king of hardcore. Necro Butcher dominated him. I speared him. He kicked my ass. I also kicked his ass. My other best friend who betrayed me that we were talking about, Six Toe, I beat him in an I Quit match. He was crying. No matter what, hardcore, I'm going to throw you through a table. I'm going to think of something new.
Ironing board.
Yeah, I'll use an ironing board.
I don't know, Malloy. It's pretty hard. He got a lot of targets on his back.
He has a target. He is my target.
Only one valid target.
And now, Rose, to you, as being a female wrestler in the BWF, and being somewhat what they call a little underdog, because now we got this one thinking she can outdo you and out wrestle you.
It's not the first one.
How do you feel about her?
Honestly, I don't feel intimidated at all. I honestly don't. And not because I feel egotistical or anything like that. It's not even that. But I have the years of experience under my belt. I have years of experience being in the ring with her. I know her strengths. I know her weaknesses. And what's most important of all is I have the backing of the BWF fans. I've been a part of BWF for a good portion of my career. In fact, most of the beginning of my career started out with BWF. I've been with them forever. I've trained there forever. There's no other place I will ever go except for SWA. That's the only other place. But BWF is my home. I know that with the backing of the fans, my experience in the ring, and my experience of knowing her as an opponent, which is a definite advantage, I am fully confident that Binky will not interfere whatsoever in Trigger and Malloy's match. Because she's definitely not one to, you want to underestimate. She may not be strong, she may not be fast, she may not even be better in the ring than me, which is obvious, but she's not stupid, I will give her that. She is clever, she's sneaky, and she is tricky. And believe me, been there, done that, birds of a feather. I know one when I see one. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out for little Binky, because I'll be damned if she's going to interfere with their match.
We have BWF we're actually bringing more female wrestlers in. Any comments of any female wrestlers coming in to your domain?
I welcome the competition. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I want everybody to have just as much of an equal opportunity to shine in the BWF. I mean, I'm not selfish. I'm not trying to take the spotlight for myself. I encourage any females that want to come down and show me what you got. You're more than welcome to. I'm up for a little bit of friendly competition. I think it's about time that BWF starts giving us women a chance, and I know there are tons of women out there that could definitely use the shine, and I could definitely use the workout, at least, to be in the ring with somebody that knows what they're doing, unlike Binky.
Binky, if you were watching this video, and Malloy, you got two people out there that's really gonna, let's say, try to take you out. You never know. And any women that are entering BWF, this is what you need to worry about. People like Rose. So it's going to be hard for your women to come up, because you are pretty much the woman of BWF. And when they come, they're going to go target you. Take the big dog out, in other words.
Not so much take out the big dog, but I'm sure people think that I have a bit of an ego or chip on my shoulder because I have wrestled both males and females, and I'm still around, and most aren't.
Yeah, matter of fact, 2 months ago you were in a 4-on-4, I think, or a 5-on-5 match with.
Yeah, some 5-on-5.
Yeah, it was a 5-on-5 match, and the fans were like, "Wow!"
I have no problems getting my hands dirty with the guys, so it really, I'm not scared of anyone. I've trained with him, and he's never pulled any punches when it comes to training with me. We've even fought each other at one time. I mean, no relationship's perfect, but we have a positive, I guess you could say, outlet to air our grievances, which is the ring, so.
You didn't cook. Well, you know what? Let's take this in the ring.
Back up.
Knock it up. Let's go. But that's a good thing.
It's healthy though, we
Yeah.
get ourselves a workout and we, kind of clear the air, so to speak.
That is good. But again, ladies and gentlemen, BWF, it's April 1st, and then it's May 6th, Eve of Destruction, where it's going to get harder every single month. So if you're not there, you're going to be losing out. Check them out on Facebook, BWF, soon on webpage, and on their YouTube page, which is BWF, on their YouTube page. Find out everything. And Malloy, if you're listening, what do you got to say?
I would like to call him Jehoni Malawi.
Oh, my.
So, Johnny Malloy,
He had another name I seen on what was it? I was looking. I know his real name, but I forgot what it. That's how I found that video where you got betrayed. You know. As a matter of fact, I even seen a picture of you guys. You were burning something, and he said, "This is what I come to when I'm visiting my friends and stuff." So there's a lot of history there.
I used to have I used to live on a big property, and I used to have bonfires, and we would have a bonfire and have beer.
So now you're gonna really have a bonfire.
Yeah, now it's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be lit, fam.
You've been warned. You've been very.
You're gonna get
warned.
terminated, and your target. Shots fired.
Here we go. This is a little bit of BWF talk. We see you next week, and April 1st, remember to be there, and May 6th, Eve of Destruction. We're out.
This ain't the end.